call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Huskers will put total leather and will get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So UTSA's offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And off from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They'll try to get the first through the air. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live the play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Third and goal, and let's see if they can From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. So Nebraska's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. He'll do it himself. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. That's caught. It's in goal. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. grabbed in the middle. It's Orlando. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Just keeps slinging it. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. The Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, what a move. He found the hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
At the 35, he's open. He's loose down the left side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. The Cornhuskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's high. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires on the move. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass, nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Huskers will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Blunt. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Blunt. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Cornhuskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A nice job by the defense. 1st and goal situation. You can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, Dave. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks.
He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense. And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The offense changing the play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incomplete.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. It's back. Got room to work. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. He wants to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He'll start this drive firing. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Husker! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming.